What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Mr. Albert Lopez channel. My name is Albert Lopez. You probably figured that out already, but welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a simple subject. I just finished doing the podcast. By the way, you can find those links on my Instagram if you want to check out the podcast, but I just did an episode on this very subject, and it was a subject that came up. Most of my subjects that come out throughout the day, if you're following this series at all, this hashtag no edit series, because I come on here and just spit and I do my thing. I do the same with the podcast. I just go on and I just start talking and I talk about the topic. And so far, up episode number 9 so far, the topics have came out just throughout my day, just automatically, with really not having to dig into the vault of titles that I got. I think I got like 5 titles written up that I could go into, but so far it's just been stuff that happens to me throughout the day and paying attention to what happens. And today what had happened was my wife was gonna start dinner, and we were gonna take off and do one more run to the store. And she said, "I'm gonna start dinner real quick. That way it'll be ready by the time we come back." I was like, "All right, tell you what, I'm gonna go jump on and do my podcast or my YouTube video, and I can knock one of them out before we leave, and then I'll do the other one when I come back." She's like, "Okay, cool." So easy 25 minutes, 30 minutes went by. She came back in, and I was sitting at my desk. I was sitting at my table. And she said, "Which one did you do?" Or "You're almost done," or something like that. You know, she saw me that I wasn't really recording. I was just kind of standing there. She says, "Which one did you do?" I was like, "You know what? I haven't done any of them. I haven't done nothing yet. I'm sitting here thinking, and I haven't." Do it. Keep it real. Or you want me to start all over? No, that's okay. I know. You sure? And that's how we roll around here. We're doing things live. And next time, if you just dart through, you probably wouldn't have been noticed. But you were standing there waiting. Anyways, let's continue. I'm telling you, this is live. I was just having a conversation with my daughter right now. She's asking me, and I had a question, but I knew you were recording. The whole point of doing these talks live is I just wanted to feel like we're just kicking it, we're just talking, having a conversation, and hopefully the message comes out that much more real. I'm not saying that I don't like doing edited videos. I enjoy doing edit videos, but when you're live like this, when you're really, no edits, and you're just coming out true the way it is, I think it just feels a little bit more like one-on-one. You're having a regular conversation. You're watching the screen, but I'm talking to you, and we're having a back and forth, and that's what makes it, I think, a little bit special, a little bit more special for anybody who enjoys watching these videos. So, anyways, we're talking. She came in. She said, "You're about ready," and I was like, "You know what? I haven't started." I go, "I haven't recorded anything." I go, "I got my pen. I don't know what to talk about today. This might be the first day where I don't get a topic that happened throughout the day." And I go, "Really? We didn't do much today. We didn't do much that usually a topic comes out. I'm paying attention, and something that happens, a conversation, a song, a memory, something comes up, and I'm able to talk about that. And today nothing happened." I go, "Because look," I go, "we woke up." I go, I got some work done in the morning. That took up a big chunk of the day. I go, then we went to Ralph's supermarket, then we went to Food for Less, another supermarket, and then we went to Target, and then by the time we got back and washed everything and put everything away, it was time to take the dogs out for a walk. Then I had another cup of coffee, and then I didn't get on the treadmill, but we did take the dogs out for a walk, and we did a very, speed walky, very kind of quick through the terrain, off-roading on the grass and stuff. So that kind of made up for that. I go, then after that, we, got home, started getting ready for dinner, and then started getting ready to go to a couple other stores after dinner, and then we're here. I go, it's been a pretty simple day. And at that moment, bam, it hit me. I go, that's it. That's today's topic. That's today's title. Enjoy the simple days. Because there's days that are going to be like hella busy, hella cool, bunch of dope stuff happening. You know, you had a great time at the park. If you do that, if you take your dogs out for a walk, or you go to the park every day or whatever, kind of like me, there's days where like, my dog does super cool, or we try a new trick, or she's making progress on being more social, and those are really like super cool days. We went from not being able to cross paths with the dog to now we're getting closer and closer and closer to other dogs. So that could be a good day, but that didn't happen today. Today we just had a regular walk, and she did kind of see some dogs, and she didn't care, and she kept on going. Then we have days where a certain conversation happens, and this I remember about some really cool, or a lesson that's learned, or I have a conversation with my daughter, and boom, that's another cool topic and that we could talk about. But today it was none of that. Today we had a great conversation when we drove to the store. We listened to some good tunes. We laughed a little bit at the store. I try to laugh every day. For sure I gotta laugh every day. It'd be an empty day for me if I'm not laughing or smiling. Or I gotta be going through like a winter, something sad happening. But other than that, I try to laugh every day. So we laughed, and then I realized, my daughter hung out with us most of the day. Then my son went with us to one of the errands, and then all four of us went to take the dogs out for a walk. We rolled deep, and that was super cool. And I thought, nothing crazy happened today, nothing super spectacular, and then I didn't have any moments that stood out as extraordinary, but there was extraordinary in the simplicity of things. And it's important to appreciate the simple days. The fact that I had my two big kids sitting in the back seat, having a conversation, all four of us. My wife's in shotgun. We're talking. We're feeling good. We're laughing. I got the two dogs in the car. Beautiful day, beautiful fall day at the park. The stores weren't that packed, which is a great thing. A great thing for us. We love going when they're not packed. The big advantage of being able to go whenever you want to go. We got to buy. We found everything. We found everything we wanted. Those little things are the things you have to appreciate. There's going to be times when you have summer, springs, the seasons of life, right? You hear me talk about those a lot. The seasons of life: fall, winter, spring, summer, and you have your pillars of life: health, wealth, love, and happiness. And some of them, at one time, you're gonna be going through like a spring, summer, where stuff's like hella good, crazy good, a lot of fun stuff, making a lot of progress. You just, this is happening, this new thing happening. Now you got this. Now you're moving forward to this. Now you accomplished this goal. Now you get to start another goal, and that happened super fast, and you got that one too. Those are all summer, falls. And you lost the weight you wanted to lose. You gained the weight that you wanted to gain. You got to do that extra rep. You got to do those extra miles. Maybe your time on your miles got shorter. You got to accomplish that marathon. Those are all good things. Those are easy to talk about, and they're great to talk about, and they're great to enjoy, and they're great to appreciate. And then you're going to have the fall, winters, where it's gloomy, it's tough, it's challenging. You feel you got this pressure on your chest. You got a lump on your throat. Things didn't go so well with your loved one. You had a conversation that didn't go the way it should have. Maybe you behaved a certain way that you weren't 100% happy with. Maybe somebody behaved a certain way with you. Maybe you had a loss. Maybe one business went down. Maybe one investment didn't go as good. Maybe you lost out on an investment. Maybe that you lost touch with the friend and that didn't work out. So you're gonna go through these fall, winter times too, where it's not so extraordinary. It's not so crazy fun. It's not so great. It's down here. And then you're going to have that middle section right here, the one that just kind of sits here, the simple days, where they're not up here, but they're not down here. But I think these right here in the middle, you have to be aware and know that maybe they're not crazy sick up here, but they're still super cool. And I go back to one of the things I mention a lot. I know I tell my kids a lot, and anybody I have a conversation with is especially if they ask, how are you, or how you doing? My thing is, I woke up. I woke up today. The alarm rang. I heard it. This body, piece of meat here, woke up. That's a win already. Anything that happens after me waking up, it's just a bunch of wins. Some wins are going to be up here, and some wins are going to be maybe down here, and some challenges, of course, are going to be down here. But the fact that I woke up is already 1,000 of a win. I'm breathing right now. I took a breath. There's going to come a day where I have my last breath. There's going to come a morning where I'm not going to wake up. And being able to appreciate the fact that you just wake up, which is sometimes we get so caught up in our day-to-day activities that we overlook the fact that we woke up. And it could sound that's a simple thing. You woke up. So appreciate that. Appreciate that you woke up. Learn to appreciate that and not forget that you woke up. And then the day's pretty basic. You go about your day. You go to work. You go. You do your routine. You clean up a little bit. You take a shower. You brush your teeth. You have breakfast. You have lunch. You have dinner. You maybe do a little grocery shopping if you need to. You may water the yard or do a little bit on the yard. You take your dog out for a walk. You pet your cat if that's how you roll. If you have a chinchilla, chill it with your chinchilla, whatever. And it's a pretty basic day. Maybe have some cereal at night. You have a glass of water at night, and you're done. It was a simple day, and those are the days that you have to enjoy. And that's the topic that came up today, and that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. That you have to enjoy the simple days, as simple as they are, and as not extra crazy as they may not be. It's still enjoyable because you got to participate in it. That's it. That's what I got for you guys today. That's today's episode. That's today's no edit show. Episode 9, I think it is so far. And of course, throughout the day, as I went on, I did come up with another episode, and it was gonna take over this one, but I'll save that one for tomorrow. So I got tomorrow's episode already on deck. But today was a very simple day. It was a simple day, and I just, I was like, what? That's what I'm talking about. Enjoy the simple days. Pay attention, and just enjoy the fact that you get to be on this planet. And you got to be. If it's the end of the day, you got to be here. And yeah, nothing crazy happened, nothing crazy wild happened, but it happened. And that's enough of a reason to enjoy it. Enjoy the simple day. That's going to do it for today's video. My name's Albert Lopez. This is the Mr. Albert Lopez channel. I got some links in the bottom if you want to go check out the socials. You want to go check me out on Instagram. I do also do a podcast version of these shows. It's not the same audio. I don't grab the audio from here and just put it up. I did do that in the past, but it's a whole different recording with the same topics. Sometimes they're like today's topic on the podcast is the exact same topic that I talked about here. But like I said, it's a whole different recording. It's a different take. It's a different perspective. Maybe you grab something a little different over there. So I invite you to go listen to the podcast as well. Links are in the description on the bottom. Or you can go follow me on Instagram at Mr. Albert Lopez. And I have links there too on my profile link tree. So check those out. I also do have another YouTube channel with my wife. If you'd like to check that out, that's The Chatterbox. 2 words, The Chatterbox, here on YouTube, and also you can find it on your podcast app of choice, Spotify, Apple Podcast. But like I said, follow me on Instagram. You find the links there, or go down to the description, and I'll have links there as well. That's going to do it for today's show. Thank you so much for stopping by, and that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Make it a great evening or a great day. Enjoy the moments. Remember that. Enjoy the moments, and don't let normality be boring. I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.